Hola a todos, me llamo Tehya y estoy estudiando en Ecuador. So I just said in Spanish that my name is Tehya and I'm studying in Ecuador. I'll be a sophomore in the fall and I'm originally from Southern California and I'm allowed to communicate with the outside world using English, but here with my classmates Spanish. So the days start really early here. I wake up about 6:15, then I eat breakfast, and I have to catch my bus at 7:30, so we'll walk there together. Before that, it's probably important to add that this program does homestay, so I stay with the family for the 6 weeks in the capital city of Quito. In the afternoon, I'll show you around my house, and possibly you'll meet my host family, but it's also important to add that today is finals day. It's the last day of classes. So this is campus behind me. Right now I'm walking to my first class. It's a Spanish class, and I have a presentation and an essay to turn in. Okay, so I just finished my class, and that was my last final because in my next class I already did my final on Monday. So now I just have to attend this last class. Contrary to popular opinion, school is really hard at study abroad, so I have two lovely ladies here who will tell you a little bit about it.
Literature and culture, and we just wrote a 9-page paper all in Spanish. We also have presentations tonight and a bunch of other things.
Okay, so we only take classes in Spanish while we're here studying abroad, and Sam's going to tell you which classes she takes.
So I take literature and culture, literature and society, and nature and culture. So those are very focused on obviously literature, and we do a lot of reading analysis and a lot of essays as well.
Hola, estamos caminando ahora al almuerzo. Okay, so now my friend Jasmine is going to tell you a little bit about the typical food in Ecuador.
Ecuador loves their rice and beans. There's lots of carbs. Plátanos all the time. You can make them in so many different forms, like fried.
This is a bologna, which is a traditional Ecuadorian food made of plátanos, which are plantains, and usually filled with cheese or meat. Minus cheese.
Thanks, Sam.
Arepas are basically made out of corn, tortilla, and you can fill them with like different kinds of meat. So I got 3 arepas for $6.
So every day Georgetown does provide lunch, but since we finished finals, we wanted to celebrate with some food that's off campus. So there's Caroline. She ate lunch at school. So avocados don't cost extra here because life is just generally better here. So I figure now is the perfect time to tell you a little more about myself. I'm in the college and I'll be entering my 2nd year, like I said, and I'm majoring in government and I'm thinking of a minor in Spanish. So a lot of people, including my family, were really surprised that I am studying so soon right after my freshman year, but I've always wanted to travel and immerse myself in Spanish. Okay, so I chose this program because I wanted to immerse myself and I wanted something different than a culture that I'm familiar with, and this is completely different than somewhere like Europe. Estoy comiendo un segundo almuerzo ahora porque no, un momento.
Van en el espacio.
Hola, soy Matías Vallejo Sánchez. Vivo aquí. Tengo 5 años.
Hola, this is my host brother, Matías. And I have him and I have his sister as well living with me. So obviously I've returned from school at this point. It's the afternoon and I am in my house with my host family, or some of them. Normally at this time I would be doing homework, but since it was the last day of classes, I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna rest for a little bit and I'll come back to you later. So another post-finals treat, Sam and I got our nails done. Sam! So I just got back from the gym. It was as good as the gym could be, but I did have to say goodbye to the instructors and the people I've met there since it is my last week. So basically how this program works is that we have school for several weeks and then we go on little like trips. So tomorrow we have another trip and mine is through cities in the Andes. Another group of students goes to the Galapagos and we all get back next Wednesday. Then we have our farewell dinner Thursday and then we go our separate ways. So at the end of the day, I would recommend studying abroad to anyone with the slightest interest. I've met so many people who are so interesting and had just an amazing time in general. Gracias por pasar el día conmigo. Espero que lo hayas disfrutado. Este es yo, Fernando. Thank you for spending the day with me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and this is me signing off.